For months, Sean Diddy Combs has been locked in a high-stakes legal battle, desperately trying to secure his release from federal custody. Facing explosive allegations of trafficking and racketeering, the music mogul has been denied bail 3 times, with prosecutors and judges branding him a danger to the community. But Friday's hearing in New York had a different energy, a spark of hope for Diddy. Diddy's defense team came prepared, presenting a staggering $50 million bail package that they claim should finally tip the scales in his favor. With his Miami mansion as collateral, 24/7 private security, strict house arrest, and zero contact with alleged victims or witnesses, the offer seemed ironclad. His family members, including his children and Sarah Chapman, the mother of his daughter Chance, packed the courtroom, offering emotional support. All eyes were on the judge. Diddy's bail hearing was anything but routine. Here's what happened. The courtroom was packed, with both supporters and skeptics hanging on every word. This was his 4th attempt to convince a judge that he deserves to fight his case from home, not from the confines of Brooklyn's federal jail, where he has been held without bail since his arrest in September. The stakes couldn't be higher. If Diddy doesn't secure bail now, he's facing the harsh reality of spending the holidays behind bars, with his trial not set to begin until May 5th. That's 6 long months of isolation as he tries to build his defense against charges that could alter the course of his life forever. The $50 million bail package, his defense argued, shows Diddy's commitment to proving his innocence. He's not a flight risk, his lawyer emphasized, adding that the inclusion of house arrest, private security, and electronic monitoring make escape virtually impossible. Yet, as compelling as the offer seemed, the prosecution didn't back down. One of the most debated elements of the bail package was Diddy's Miami Beach mansion, offered as collateral. At first glance, the property seemed ideal for house arrest, secure, spacious, and equipped for the stringent conditions of confinement. But prosecutors raised a surprising issue. The mansion has a dock, and even though no boat is currently there, they argued it could be an easy escape route. The judge appeared to take this concern seriously, creating a ripple of tension in the courtroom. Diddy's defense quickly pivoted, suggesting alternative locations, including his modest 3-bedroom apartment in New York City. But the lingering doubt, is Diddy truly a danger to the community, loomed over the proceedings like a dark cloud. This isn't the first time Diddy has faced such scrutiny. In previous hearings, 2 judges concluded he posed a threat if released. Concerns about him obstructing the investigation or interfering with witnesses were significant factors in the earlier denials. Would Friday's hearing bring a different outcome? Despite the hurdles, Diddy's legal team did score a small but significant win earlier in the week. A judge ruled that federal prosecutors must delete photos of Diddy's personal legal notes, which were surreptitiously taken during a raid on his jail cell. The defense argued that this was a gross violation of attorney-client privilege, claiming the prosecution was resorting to underhanded tactics to keep Diddy behind bars. The ruling, they said, was proof that the case against him is not as airtight as prosecutors want the public to believe. But would this minor victory be enough to sway the judge toward granting bail? As the hours ticked by, tension in the courtroom reached a fever pitch. After listening to arguments from both sides, the judge finally spoke, but it wasn't the decision anyone was hoping for. Instead of granting or denying bail, the judge adjourned court without a ruling. The room fell silent. The anticipation, the hope, the emotional buildup, it all ended with a cliffhanger. The judge announced that a final decision on Diddy's bail would come next week, leaving everyone in suspense. For Diddy, it means at least one more weekend in jail. For his family, it's more agonizing waiting. And for the public, it's another chapter in a case that has captivated the world. As the judge deliberates, the stakes only grow higher. Diddy's accusations against the prosecution, claiming they've edited a video of him allegedly assaulting Cassie to make him look more dangerous, continue to cast doubt on the fairness of the case. His legal team is adamant that he's being unfairly painted as a threat, but until the next hearing, there's no way of knowing whether the judge will agree. With his trial scheduled for May, the outcome of this bail decision could shape the course of the entire case. Will Diddy be given the chance to fight his charges from the comfort of his home? Or will he spend the next 6 months in federal custody, his future hanging in the balance? For now, the answer remains unclear. What seemed like a potential breakthrough has turned into yet another waiting game. The decision on Diddy's $50 million bail proposal is just days away, but the uncertainty is unbearable for his family, his fans, and, most of all, Diddy himself. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. The next twist in Diddy's fight for freedom could come at any moment, and when it does, you won't want to miss it.